Attorneys, Brad's Barbershop, 11 West, Dr. Bart Eastwood of Sideline Orthopedics, Dr. Caleb Mullins from Fairlawn Family Dentist, Sweet and Savory Donuts and
Mattered. With no appointment needed, Brad's welcomes you with walk-ins only. Brad's Barber would like to introduce their new stylist, Alicia Blankenship, to the team. Reach out to Brad's at 838-2109. That's 540-838-2109. Brad's Barber is a proud supporter of Radford High School athletics. Go Bobcats!
For the past 86 years, Radford residents have had a pharmacy that they can rely on not just for medication needs, but even for items around the house, medical supplies, and friendly advice. Business of the Year award winners Radford Drug on West Main Street has been that cornerstone for your community. So whether it is a question about your medication, hardware you need around the house, or even a Mother's Day card, come see the folks at Radford Drug who are proud supporters of Radford High Athletics. For more information, call 540-639-3996.
When it comes to financial planning, one size fits all isn't a fit at all.
Talk with Ameriprise financial advisors Mark Tapp and Keith Weltons about the exclusive Confident Retirement Approach.
It's a personalized, flexible, step-by-step approach towards financial balance, so you can feel confident about the future, as well as your wants and needs of today.
The Confident Retirement Approach and a one-on-one relationship with an advisor like Mark or Keith will help you live life and save for tomorrow in a way that's right for you.
It's what financial balance is all about. So call Keith
or Mark
today at 540-639-5153.
Our office is located at 202 3rd Avenue in Radford, Virginia.
The Confident Retirement Approach is not a guarantee of future financial results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor.
Dynamic products backed by uncompromising service since 1978. That's 11 West in Radford, with more years of experience than anyone in the New River Valley. 11 West specializes in screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. Let our graphic arts department create something really special for you, and there's specialty products to choose from too. Phone 639-9319 for the most professional way to display your company, club, or team. It's 11 West on New River Road in Radford, and 11 West wishes all area teams the best.
Hello, Bobcat fans. This is Timothy Worrells, one of the voices of the Bobcat Sports Live Network. And I want to say thanks to all of our sponsors who make this happen. Mullins Funeral Home and Crematory, Davis Attorneys, Brad's Barbershop, 11 West, Dr. Bart Eastwood of Sideline Orthopedics, Radford Drug on West Main, and Brick House Pizza. Because of these Bobcat supporters, we are able to bring you all the action when life doesn't allow you to be here in person. Thanks, everyone, and go Bobcats!
Hey, this is Eli Mullins with Mullins Funeral Home in Radford, located right across from Sonic on Main Street, where we've been doing business for almost 100 years. We're thankful for the continued support and Bobcat Sports Live for allowing us to be there with the Bobcats when our schedules don't.
Hello, Bobcat fans. This is Timothy Worrells, one of the voices of the Bobcat Sports Live Network. And I want to say thanks to all of our sponsors who make this happen. Mullins Funeral Home and Crematory, Davis Attorneys, Brad's Barbershop, 11 West, Dr. Bart Eastwood of Sideline Orthopedics, Dr. Caleb Mullins from Fairlawn Family Dentist, Sweet and Savory Donuts and Bagels, Ameriprise Financial, Radford Drug on West Main, and Brick House Pizza. Because of these Bobcat supporters, we are able to bring you all the action when life doesn't allow you to be here in person. Thanks, everyone, and go Bobcats!
Hey, this is Eli Mullins with Mullins Funeral Home in Radford, located right across from Sonic on Main Street, where we've been doing business for almost 100 years. We're thankful for the continued support of the people of Radford throughout all these years, and Bobcat Sports Live for allowing us to be there with the Bobcats when our schedules don't allow us to be there in person. Good luck and go Bobcats!
Step foot inside Brad's Barber in Radford and you'll be transported back to a time when men were men and getting a straight razor shave and a haircut was something that mattered. With no appointment needed, Brad's welcomes you with walk-ins only. Brad's Barber would like to introduce their new stylist, Alicia Blankenship, to the team. Reach out to Brad's at 838-2109. That's 540-838.
Hello there, Bobcat Nation, and welcome back to another edition of Bobcat Sports Live. I will be your host tonight, Michael Davis, alongside Michael Davis. Solo action tonight. You know, we've talked about having other people on this season, and we will at some point. I don't know if you guys remember Nick Brown. Nick Brown's going to be helping me out at some point this season. He's moved on to bigger and better things, so to speak, working with Tech sideline, getting his degree at the University of Virginia Tech, calling a lot of basketball games for them, doing their social media. He's doing a fantastic job over there, and we couldn't be more proud of him. So shout out to him. But we're about to go over your Bobcats versus the Lady Cavaliers from Carroll County. This is a tough matchup. Bobcats coming off of 2 losses here, 6-3 on the season. Started off hot and just falling off a little bit. We're going to go over a few things in this. Cavaliers coming to this game. I talked to the official before the game started. He said he had Carroll County 3 times in the past week. This makes his 3rd time. And I said, well, what's the scouting report? And he said, you don't have to know because you know exactly how good they are. So the Bobcats are going to have their work cut out for them tonight. Same Carroll County team we've seen for years. So we expect them to come in and put on a show. So it will be a tough matchup for your Bobcats coming into it as we're getting ready to dive into the national anthem. We'll be right back with some commercials, and then we'll be right back with your starting lineups.
Hello, Bobcat fans. This is Timothy Worrells, one of the voices of the Bobcat Sports Live Network. And I want to say thanks to all of our sponsors who make this happen. Mullins Funeral Home and Crematory, Davis Attorneys, Brad's Barbershop, 11 West, Dr. Bart Eastwood of Sideline Orthopedics, Dr. Kayla Mullins from Fairlawn Family Dentist, Sweet and Savory Donuts and Bagels, Ameriprise Financial, Radford Drug on West Main, and Brick House Pizza. Because of these Bobcat supporters, we are able to bring you all the action when life doesn't allow you to be here in person. Thanks, everyone, and go Bobcats!
Hey, this is Eli Mullins with Mullins Funeral Home in Radford, located right across from Sonic on Main Street, where we've been doing business for almost 100 years. We're thankful for the continued support of the people of Radford throughout all these years, and Bobcat Sports Live for allowing us to be there with the Bobcats when our schedules don't allow us to be there in person. Good luck and go Bobcats.
Step foot inside Brad's Barber in Radford and you'll be transported. Comes you with
Also want to apologize if you haven't been able to hear us this whole time. That's my mistake. We had some technical issues, I guess. I'll give myself a little praise. Been sounding pretty good, I thought. But, hey, my apologies. Bobcats do turn it over here, and it will be Cavaliers basketball. I'm getting a comment here. Let me respond really fast. Basket by Kaylee Easter. That's her first three-point field goal of the contest. Bobcats now trailing 5-0. Witt brings the basketball down, gets bumped, no call there. Jetterdine with a three-point bucket, no good. Rebounded strong by Phillips, but the Cavaliers, Alyssa Irvine, steals the ball away, and here come the Cavaliers. Bobcats had some good opportunities by Jalen Hagee, but she couldn't get the shot to go. Rebounded by Gracie Connor. Jetterdine brings it up the floor, gives up to Witt. Witt off the backboard as number 40, Laney Klein, gets the rebound, but gets blocked underneath the basket. Good hustle in transition. The Bobcats, the Cavaliers tried to sneak one in on the Bobcats, but they tip it out of bounds, and it will be Cavalier basketball underneath their basket. Trying to go down low, number 20, Madison Stalker. But Alyssa Irvine with it at the top of the key, gives it up. Cavaliers move the ball very well, and we talked about Jalen Hagee a little bit in the pregame, how she did just that, gets a three-point bucket to go, and the Cavaliers commit a foul on the other end. So it will be Bobcat basketball underneath, as they call that on number 11. No, excuse me, that's called on Madison Stockner, number 20. They did call it on Jalen Hagee. There was some confusion at the table. That's her first, team foul number 1. The Bobcats will inbound and get it into Laney Klein, and she's blocked. Going to the Bobcats get their first bucket, but the Cavaliers answer fast on the other end as
Talk with Ameriprise Financial Advisors Mark Tapp and Keith Weltons about the exclusive Confident Retirement Approach.
It's a personalized, flexible, step-by-step approach towards financial balance, so you as well as your wants and needs of today.
The Confident Retirement Approach and a one-on-one relationship with an advisor like Mark or Keith will help you live life and save for tomorrow in a way that's right for you.
It's what financial balance is all about. So call Keith
or Mark
today at 540-639-5153.
Our office is located at 202 3rd Avenue in Radford, Virginia.
The Confident Retirement Approach is not a guarantee of future financial results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor.
And we are back after the timeout by Coach Whirls. Cavaliers put on a full-court press against the Bobcats. Bobcats finally break it. And here come the Bobcats. Lenny Klein with the basketball top of the key. Gives up Jetterdine. Jetterdine back to Klein. Gracie Connor with the basketball in front of the Cavaliers bench. Bobcats getting pressed up by the Cavaliers. They're pushing the Bobcats off the three-point line. The Bobcats love to shoot three-pointers. The Cavaliers are going to make you shoot tough ones. They're not going to give you anything easy. As number 11, Kaylee Easter, she has 3 points on the contest. Causes a little out of bounds, and it will be Bobcat basketball. 2-10 is your score, by the way, 3:42 in the opening period. Bobcats trailing by 8. Jetterdine gives up to Laney Klein. Laney Klein looking to give it back to Jetterdine across the court. Lexi Newcomb, by the way, has the first field goal of the contest. She got off a rebound. That's what she gives to the Bobcats as the Bobcats turn it over. Lexi Newcomb, hustle, rebounds the ball very well, but the Cavaliers answer off the turnover. Ashton Richardson, that's her first field goal. She has 2 points. 12-2 is your score. Laney Klein with the basketball. Looking to attack, but good defense here by the Cavaliers. She does attack with her left hand. Gives up Jetterdine. Jetterdine to Brooke Phillips. Phillips being set screen for. She attacks to her right, but the Cavaliers defense is swarming on the Bobcats. Laney Klein get tipped out of bounds by the Cavaliers. 12-2 is your score as Haley Witt checking back in as Grace Connor will come out, and number 30, Lauren Alley, will check in for the Cavaliers. The thing about the Cavaliers, they're deep. They're 12 deep. I mean, they can play anybody they want in the starting lineup, and most of these girls would play for another team. They'd start anywhere else. Witt from three, no good. Bobcats have to get their open shots to fall. Jada Dean off a nice Lexi Newcomb rebound. Can't get the shot to go. That's two opportunities there for the Bobcats. Can't get them to go. And the Cavaliers look to answer on the other end. Nice, strong rebound by number 30, who just checked in, Lauren Alley. She gets another rebound. Dominating in the paint are the Cavaliers. And one for Kaylee Easter. Nice, strong take by Easter as Laney Klein is called for the foul. That's her first personal, team foul number 1. Number 52, Marie Welton's checking in for Laney Klein, just trying to – you can't have Laney Klein get in foul trouble. The problem is, no offense to Welton's, but if they're dominating Laney Klein in the post, it's going to be hard for Welton's to hold her own. I hope she comes off the bench and provides those minutes with Laney Klein on the bench. Godspeed to her. Jada Dean attacking the basket here. Gives it up to Phillips. Phillips getting swarmed by the Cavaliers, and it will be a jump ball, and that is Cavaliers basketball. Carroll County's number 10, Cordy Gardner, checking in for the first time tonight, gives Kaylee Easter a break. She has 5 points. 15-2 is your score. 2 minutes to go in the opening period. Cavaliers moving the ball across court. Number 10, Gardner, who just checked in with a shot, no good. Rebounded by Lauren Alley. That's 3 rebounds in the 30 seconds she's been in the ballgame, all on the offensive end. Lexi Newcomb comes down with the missed shot. Witt attacking the basket on the other end, blocked by number 30, Lauren Alley. Alley making her presence known as she came off the bench, and the Cavaliers throw the ball away. Bobcats with the basketball. Welton's throwing it in here. Cavaliers full court press, little man-to-man action. As they're going to do everything they can to not allow you to get the ball in. Jetta Dean breaks across half court, gives up to Lexi Newcomb. Newcomb to Witt in the corner, pump fakes, drives, gives it up to Newcomb. Newcomb to Welton's for 3, no good. Rebounded again by Alley. Alley with 5 rebounds in the 2 minutes that she's been in the contest. Cavaliers on the other end, number 10, Gardner, cross-court pass to Hagee. Hagee attacking the basket, drives right by Jetta Dean, but misses the layup. But another rebound by Lauren Alley. She has 6 rebounds. And number 23, Jalen Hagee, gets the field goal to go. She has 5 points. 17-2 is your score. Cavaliers leading the Bobcats. 40 seconds to go in the opening period. Bobcats having a tough time scoring. With a shot, it's good. She has 7 points. Brooke Phillips throws the ball in to Welton's. 2 seconds to go in the opening period as the Cavaliers. Jada Dean known to, in the past, to have done that after a turnover. No call, so good for the Bobcats, but 19-2 is your score. As a jump ball is called off the inbounds, number 20, Madison Stalker, who just checked back in. So the Cavaliers now have Madison Stalker and Lauren Alley, who probably have 10 rebounds altogether in this game already, and we're just in the first period. Bobcats get the ball in to Witt. She attacks the basket, but a block by Lauren Alley, and here come the Cavaliers. Number 11 from 3 is good at the buzzer. And you know what? Could have called an and one right there. She was bumped from behind. She has 8 points on the contest. And the Cavaliers lead 22-2. And you hate to say this, but some of the Bobcat faithful are heading out already. It's a little early, but hey, you do what you got to do. 22-2 is your score, and we're going to go to a quick commercial break and hear from Patrick K. Moore.
Established law firm located in Radford and Blacksburg that provides a wide range of quality, cost-effective legal services to clients throughout the New River Valley area. Patrick and his team strive to meet the legal needs of individual clients and their families and of small businesses by offering personalized service that allows them to understand each client's individual goals. They always begin with a free consultation. For more info, you can reach them at 633-1590. Patrick Moore Law Firm is a proud supporter of Radford High School athletics. Go Bobcats!
And we are back. If you're just tuning in, Bobcats trailing 22-2 against the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers team's pretty good. Bobcats coming off 2 losses in a row. Really needed to try to do their best to steal one here at home, but the Cavaliers are not letting that happen so far in this one. Missed field goal by the Cavaliers, but another offensive rebound. I think they have 6 offensive rebounds. Jada Dean, though, steals the ball out of midair, and it will be a Bobcat basketball. Jada Dean coming up with the steal. Laney Klein. Back to Dean. Dean deciding what to do. Cavaliers drop into a 2-3 zone. First time they've shown zone tonight. Bobcats give it up to Gracie Connor. Gracie Connor down low to Brooke Phillips. Laney Klein with it. Takes a shot, no good. Rebounded by Brooke Phillips, and a jump ball is called, and it will be Bobcat basketball. (22-2) your score. Bobcats trailing the Cavaliers. Bobcats have to get it in. They finally do. Phillips with the ball. Witt now at the top of the key. Bobcats run in motion. Give it over to Gracie Connor in front of the Cavaliers bench. Connor to Dean. Dean at the high post. Drives the lane and gets it stripped. Cavaliers. Kaylee Easter goes coast to coast. She has 10 points on the contest. Dean now, 24-2 is your score. Attacks the basket. She's fouled on the shot. Number 30, it looks like Lauren Alley is going to get called for it, as she kind of just stood there with arms up. But it will be a foul on the Cavaliers, and Jada Dean will go to the line. Dean missed her first free throw of 2. Substitutions for Radford. Welton's checking back in the game. 23, Hagee checking back in, as well as 22, Kate Land for the first time. As we blew the whistle as she was getting ready to shoot. You gave her the basketball. She's shooting. As the officials basically waved off the shot Jada Dean just made because the Cavaliers, quote-unquote, weren't ready. She missed that one. And the Bobcats don't get a field goal. (24-2). Number 30, Lauren Alley checking in. (24-2). Coach World's frustrated. He's really frustrated at the play, but the thing is, you can't. We're in the middle of shooting the free throw, and the girl's running off the floor, and they blow the whistle and take the ball back from J. Dean after she makes the shots. The shot doesn't count. She then misses. And so you can't do that as an official. I'm not really sure how that's allowed, but here we go. 6 minutes ago in the half, and the Bobcats trailing 27-2. As a jump ball is called, and it will stay with Carroll County. 6 minutes ago, the Cavaliers get the ball in. Easter gives it up in the corner to 22, Kate Land. No good. Rebounded by Weltons. And here comes Witt. Witt bringing the ball down the floor for the Bobcats. Gives it up to Laney Klein. Laney Klein at the high post. Looking to fake the shot. Dribbles, drives, and attacks the basket. Laney Klein gets her first field goal of the contest. 27-4, as the Cavaliers miss on the other end. And here comes Witt. Witt stolen away, though, by number 1, Alyssa Irvin. An 11. That's Easter. And she'll go coast to coast with it. Ripped it right out of Witt's hand and scored on the other end. 29-4 is your score. 5 minutes ago in the first half. Quick 30 seconds. We will as well. We are going to hear from Brad's Barbershop.
And you'll be tram when men were men. And getting a straight razor shave and a haircut was something that mattered. With no appointment needed, Brad's welcomes you with walk-ins only. Brad's Barber would like to introduce their new stylist, Elysia Blankenship, to the team. Reach out to Brad's at 838-2109. That's 540-838-2109. Brad's Barber is a proud supporter of Radford High School athletics. Go Bobcats!
For the Bobcats, as she's come off the bench. 30-4 is your score 3 minutes ago in the first half. Weltons with the ball at the high post, swings it over to Phillips. Phillips. Bobcats going to have to pull the trigger on some of these three-point opportunities. Witt gives the shot up. It's no good. Rebounded by the Cavs. Number 11 takes it coast to coast. 32-4 is your score. Dean with the basketball. Backing down her Brooke Phillips. Fakes a shot, gives it up to Witt. Witt dribbles to her left at the high post, gives it up to Lexi Newcomb. Newcomb gives it up to Phillips. Phillips to Dean on the wing as a foul is called on the Cavaliers. A little bump That's on Kaylee Easter, her first personal. Team foul number 4. 32-4. It's your score. Gracie Connor checking back in as Brooke Phillips will go to the bench. Welton's throwing the ball in here for the Bobcats. As number 14, Jennadine, now has the ball. Witt at the top of the key gives it up to Dean on the right side of the floor. It's Bobcats running motion offense here. Gracie Connor sets the screen. Witt now with the basketball on the right side, calling out orders for the Bobcats, but the Cavaliers defense is really stifling right now. 2 minutes ago in the first half, 32-4 is your score. Dean with the basketball at the top of the key, driving, attacks the basket, can't get the shot to go. It will be Cavaliers ball. Cavaliers, Irvine coming back, attacking the basket. She's fouled by Witt on the shot. Third foul for the Bobcats. Shot is up by number 1, Alyssa Irvine at the free throw line. It's no good. Lenny Klein coming back in. And number 10 for the Cavaliers, Cordy Gardner. No good. 0 for 2 from the line right there was Alyssa Irvine. Jennadine with the basketball, gives it up to Witt. Witt shot is up, no good. And it will be Bobcat basketball. 1:45 to go in the half. 32-4, your score. Bobcats trailing the Cavaliers. Jennadine dives on the floor, almost comes up with a steal, but the Cavaliers get it back. Number 14, nice move. Gets a shot to go up, and it's tipped out of bounds by the Cavaliers. 32-4, your score now. Jennadine bring the ball up for the Bobcats. Newcomb will go to the table to check in at the next stoppage. Laney Klein with the basketball at the high post. Witt from 3 is no good. Rebound of number 20, Madison Stalker. Irvine bringing the ball down the floor. Gardner gives it up to number 30, Alley. Nice post move. Tipped out of bounds, and it will be Bobcat basketball. Newcomb with the ball. Newcomb checking in for the Bobcats, and Laney Klein will throw the ball in. Dean with the basketball. Coming across the midcourt line. 1 minute to go in the first half. Cavaliers drop back into this 2-3 zone again. For the third time tonight, Jennadine dribbles it off her leg, and the Cavaliers will come up with a steal. Alyssa Irvine, coast to coast, gets that one to go. That's her 4th point of the contest. Jennadine bringing the ball. Motion offense being run by the Bobcats. They've dropped back into man-to-man. Every time they step back in this zone, the Bobcats turn the ball over. So it reminds me of Syracuse a little bit. Syracuse runs the zone most of the time. But when they do run that zone, it's tough, and the Cavaliers are running it to perfection tonight. Laney Klein dribbles in the lane, and it's poked out of bounds by the Cavaliers. 14 seconds to go in the half. Bobcats, Weltons will throw the ball in. Dean with the basketball, dribbles and attacks the basket. She's fouled on the shot, so she'll go to the line for 2. Foul is on number 1, Alyssa Irvine. That's her first foul. 5th team foul, the half. Dean to the line for 2. Dean, shot is up and good. It's Dean's first field goal, point of the contest. Dean, known as a pretty good free throw shooter for the Bobcats, normally scores about half her points from the free throw line. She knocks that one down as well. 2 for 2 on the line. 34-6. Cavaliers looking to get the last shot here. 6 seconds to go in the period. Attacking the basket is number 30. Her shot is up, no good. Rebounded by number 22 as she couldn't get it to go at the buzzer. And that is the end of the first half. 34-6 as we're going to hear from our sponsors.
Hello, Bobcat fans. This is Timothy Worrells, one of the voices of the Bobcat Sports Live Network. And I want to say thanks to Funeral Home and Crematory, Davis Attorneys, Brad's Barbershop, 11 West, Dr. Bart Eastwood of Sideline Orthopedics, Dr. Kayla Mullins from Fairlawn Family Dentist.
For almost 100 years, we're thankful for the us to be there with the Bobcats when our schedules don't allow us to be there in person. Good luck and go Bobcats.
Step foot inside Brad's Barber and ship to the team. Reach out to Brad's at 838-2109. That's 540-838-2109. Brad's Barber is a proud supporter of Radford High School athletics. Go Bobcats!
For the past 86 years, Radford residents have had a pharmacy that they can rely on not just for medication needs, but even for items around the house, medical supplies, and friendly advice. Business of the Year award winners Radford Drug on West Main Street has been that cornerstone for your community. So whether it is a question about your medication, hardware you need around the house, or even a Mother's Day card, come see the folks at Radford Drug who are proud supporters of Radford High Athletics. For more information, call 540-63...
When it comes to financial planning, one size fits all isn't a fit at all.
Talk with Ameriprise Financial Advisors Mark Tapp and
So call Keith
or Mark today, 202 3rd Avenue in Radford, Virginia.
The Confident Retirement Approach is not a guarantee of future financial results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor.
Dynamic products backed by uncompromising service since 1978. That's 11 West in company, club, or team. It's 11 West on New River Road in Radford, and 11 West wishes all area teams the best.
Hello, Bobcat fans. This is Timothy Worrells, one of the voices of the Bobcat Sports Live Network. And I want to say thanks to all of our sponsors who make this happen. Mullins Funeral Home and Crematory, Davis Attorneys, Brad's Barbershop, 11 West, Dr. Bart Eastwood of Sideline Orthopedics, Dr. Kayla Mullins from Fairlawn Family Nuts and Bagels, Ameriprise Financial, Radford Drug on West Main, and Brick House Pizza. Because of these Bobcat supporters, we are able to bring you all the action when life doesn't allow you to be here in person. Thanks, everyone, and go Bobcats!
Hey, this is Eli Mullins with Mullins Funeral Home in Radford, located right across from Sonic on Main Street. We're thankful for the continued support of the people of Radford throughout all these years, and Bobcat Sports Live for allowing us to be there with the Bobcats when our schedules don't allow.
Something that mattered. With no appointment needed, Brad's welcomes you with walk-ins only. Brad's Barber would like to introduce their new stylist. Reach out to Brad's at 838-2109. That's 540-838-2109. Brad's Barber is a proud supporter of Radford High School athletics. Go!
For the past 86 years, Radford residents have had a pharmacy that they can rely on not just for medication needs, but even for items around the house, medical supplies, and friendly advice. Business of the Year award winners Radford Drug on West Main Street has been that. If it is a question about your medication, hardware you need around the house, or even a Mother's Day card, come see the folks at Radford Drug who are proud supporters of Radford High Athletics. For more information, call 540-639-39.
When it comes to financial planning, one size fits all isn't a fit at all.
Talk with Ameriprise Financial Advisors Mark Tapp and Keith Weltons about the exclusive Confident Retirement Approach.
It's a personalized, flexible, step-by-step approach towards financial balance, so you can feel confident about the future, as well as your wants and needs of today.
The Confident Retirement Approach and a one-on-one relationship with an advisor like Mark or Keith will help you live that's right for you.
It's what financial balance is all about. So call 540-639-5153.
Our office is
34-6. Your Coach Worrells timeout. 45 seconds. Nothing crazy, but just some fight. As number 1 takes it to the hole for the Cavaliers. She's fouled by Jedidine. That's Jedidine's first personal foul. 1 of the half. Alyssa Irvine to the line. And that's good. Irvine. Number 32, Hannah Whitson, attacking the basket. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Gracie Connor as the Bobcats turned it up. Couldn't handle the pass. Bobcats turn it over 38-6. Irvine shot is up off the inbound, no good. Rebounded by Witt around the corner. Irvine in the corner is good. That is her second three-point field goal of the contest, 41-6, your score. Gracie Connor with the basketball, gives it up to Laney Klein at the high post. She attacks, gives it up to Phillips. Phillips to Witt in the corner. Witt, no good. Rebounded by the Cavs. 41-6, your score. Irvine misses. Rebound by Hagee. Hagee, shot is up and good. Hagee with her fifth field goal, and Coach Whirls will take his fourth timeout of the contest. As the Cavaliers now making some massive substitutions, and so are the Bobcats. I think Coach Whirls just trying to find out who's going to hustle here. You know, you find out what you're made of when you're down big. It's not like you expect to come back and win the ball game or anything, but you got to fight. You got to show some effort. You got to show some heart, some hustle. As Coach Whirls took out his starters, most of them anyway. Lexi Newcomb now on the floor. Marie Weltons. Both Witt sisters and Brooke Phillips on the floor. Walton's in the corner on the post. She's fouled by the Cavaliers. On the floor for the Cavs, number 34, Madison Lyons. Number 23, Jalen Hagee. Number 40, Natalie Harris. Number 22, Katie Land. Witt at the top of the key, gives it up to her sister Hannah. Hannah back to Haley. Haley rebounded by the Cavaliers. Hagee going to take it coast to coast. She'll go all the way. Scoop shot, no good. She probably was fouled on the shot, but it will be Bobcat basketball nonetheless. Witt gives it up to Hannah. Hannah, but stolen away by Hagee. Hagee with the basketball down low, tipped out of bounds by Brooke Phillips, and it will be Bobcat basketball. Excuse me, it's Cavalier ball. Sorry. Didn't even check him back in for the Bobcats. Dean has one foul, 2 points on the contest. 43-6, your score. 3 minutes ago in the third. Good inbound play, and it gets Madison Lyons her first field goal of the contest. Cavaliers back in this 2-3 zone. Hannah over to Dean. Dean to Lexi Newcomb. Cutting Dean, and she's from a 34. Madison Lyons, her first foul. Second team foul. Dean shooting 2 foul shots here for the Bobcats. Dean. First free throw is up and good. Checking in, Laney Klein, and number 24 for the first time tonight, Reagan Carroll. Shot is up by the Cavaliers on the other end. That foul's on Laney Klein. It's Cavaliers basketball underneath the basket. That's her second personal. Team foul number 2. Cavaliers get the ball in, and a travel is called on the Cavaliers. Jada Dean will bring the basketball in for the Bobcats. Stolen away by Hagee. Hagee attacking the basket as block is called. And Hagee's being talked to by the official. 48 seconds to go in the period. Hagee to the line. First shot is up and good for Hagee. Is up and good. Lauren Alley will check back in. 14 seconds to go in the period. Witt from three, no good. Rebounded by the Cavs. And that will be the end of the third period. Cavaliers lead 47-8.
Voices of the Bobcat Sports Live Network. And I want to say thanks to all of our sponsors who make this happen. Mullins Funeral Home and Crematory, Davis Attorneys, Brad's Barbershop, 11 able to bring you all the action when life doesn't allow you to be here in person. Thanks everyone and go Bobcats!
Hey, this is Eli Mullins with Mullins Funeral Home in Radford, located right across from Sonic on Main Street, where we've been doing business for almost 100
Barber in Radford, and you'll be transported back to a time when men were men.
And here we are at the start of the fourth period. Bobcats trail 47-8. Tipped out of bounds by the Bobcats, or excuse me, by the Cavaliers. It will be Bobcat basketball. Dean with the ball now. Brings it across the midcourt line. Witt back over to Dean. Dean attacking the basket. Scoop shot no good. Rebounded by the Cavs. The Cavs, number 22, Katie Land, bringing the ball down the floor. Gives it up to Alderman. Lynn being pestered by Jada Dean. Almost, and it is stolen away by Witt. Laney Klein has the ball attacking the basket. Shot is up and good. Laney Klein gets her second field goal of the contest. 10-47. Dean guarding the point guard here, number 40 with the basketball. Natalie Harris. Harris gives it up. Stolen away by Lexi Newcomb. Cavaliers bringing the ball down the floor now. 6 minutes ago in the contest. Running clock, I believe. I believe that's the case. Feltons will check back in the contest for the Bobcats. And number 10, Cordy Gardner, will check back in for the Cavs. Bobcats moving the basketball around. Dean to post, attacking the basket. Scoop shot, no good. Gets her own rebound. Laney Klein will go to the line for 2 free throws. She knocks down the first of 2. Claire Fender checking in for the Bobcats. Laney makes the second foul shot as well. 2 for 2 right there from the line. 47-12, your score. There's no good. Almost in, just didn't get it to go. 3 minutes ago in the contest, Jadine shot is up and she's fouled. She's fouled number 22, Kate Land. That's her second personal. Team foul number 5. It was actually called on the floor. The Bobcats will get it into Jadine. Jadine fakes a shot and drives to the hole. No good. Rebounded by Jadine, but she steps out of bounds. It will be Cavaliers ball. Cavs leading by 32-ish, 33-ish. The foul is called on the Bob, trailing 47-14. Attacking the basket are the Cavaliers. Shot is up, no good, and it will be Bobcat basketball. Basketball to Claire Fender, who just checked in for the Bobcats. Dean gives it up to Carroll. Carroll to Fender. Fender to Dean. Dean sends it inside to Hollybrook Klein, and a travel is called, and it will be Bobcat basketball. Hollybrook Klein will throw the ball in, a minute to go in the contest. Throws it into Dean. Dean is fouled on the inbound. Team 6 foul, 52 seconds left in the contest. Dean will throw the ball, get the ball in off the inbound. Hollybrook Klein will set the screen. Dean gives it up here. And another foul is called on Gardner. That's the 6th foul. Nope, the 7th, 1-1. Reagan Carroll goes to the line for the first time tonight. Carroll dribbles. And first shot is up and no good. Rebounded by the Cavs.